What's up, everybody? I said, what's up, everybody? Look at me when I'm talking to y'all, man. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, y'all should know what to do by now, bro. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch my video, be sure to hit that like button. All you're doing is putting your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And also comment down below. I want to chop it up with y'all. I want to talk boxing with you, but I can't do it unless you leave a comment. So be sure to comment down below so we can chop it up and talk boxing, and hit the notification bell too. I drop content daily. Make sure you don't miss nothing by hitting the notification bell so YouTube will share it with you and you know when I drop some content, bro. And if you want me on the panel, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. But without further ado, let's get it popping, bro. Is Caleb Plant pricing himself out? That's what we're talking about, bro, because that's what's going on in Canelo Alvarez's world right now. But before I do, live show next Wednesday, July the 14th. We're doing one show a week now. We dropped our first live stream earlier this week, and then next week on Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. Come kick it live with your boy, man. We're gonna be talking this boxing, but let's talk about today's topic, man. Let's talk about today's topic, and we got to do it, bro. So Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant did a little research. Got my research right here. People are saying that Caleb Plant is pricing himself out of this Canelo Alvarez fight. Me personally, and the number's 10 million, for those of y'all don't know. The number that's going around is that he's asking for $10 million. People are saying he's never made that type of money. He's pricing himself out. He don't really want the fight. Yada, 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 yada. Right? Eddie Hearn has come out and said he believes that Al Heyman is trying to use Caleb Plant's belt and IBF belt to go ahead and sign Canelo Alvarez to a multi-fight deal, bro. And try to get Canelo Alvarez to come over to the PBC. That's what Eddie Hearn believes, and he believes too that Caleb Plant is asking for too much money. And you got some Canelo Alvarez fans that believe the same thing. Now, Canelo Alvarez, as always, does have options, bro. Let me tell y'all off top, I've been critical of Canelo Alvarez, but shit, if he can't make this undisputed fight with Caleb Plant, and he goes up to fight Beterbiev, or he goes up to fight Bivol even, I mean, shit, I mean, you can't criticize that shit. You can't, bro. You can't. Those are damn good fights. Damn good fights. They both are better fights than anybody he's fought at 168. Those are just facts. So we got to call a spade a spade. We got to be critical when we need to, but we got to give credit where we need to. So the man does have options. With that being said, though, the main topic is Caleb Plant pricing himself out. I would argue, hell no, bro. Hell no. And here's why, bro. It's just very simple logic to me. You got Callum Smith, bro. Callum Smith made $3 million. $3.5 million to be exact, to fight John Ryder. Callum Smith get pretty good money. He made $6 million to fight Canelo Alvarez with 2 belts on the line. Remember, the number of belts on the line, that matters in a fight, bro, in a championship fight. The number of belts on the line, it matters for 2 reasons. Number one, it's an even bigger fight. Number 2, your purse needs to be bigger, right? Your purse needs to be bigger the more belts that you have on the line, because you have to pay more sanctioning fees, bro. When you have 2 belts on the line, in that case it was the WBA and the WBC. When you have 2 belts on the line, bro, you got to pay the WBA they sanctioning fees out of your purse, and you got to pay the WBC sanction fees out of their purse. And so, as a result, you gotta get higher, bro. You gotta get higher, bro. You gotta get a higher purse. You know what I'm saying? So Callum Smith made $6 million to fight Canelo Alvarez with 2 belts on the line. Canelo Alvarez's very next fight. Billy Joe Saunders, 3-belt unification fight for Billy Joe Saunders, WBO title, and Canelo Alvarez's Super WBA and WBC titles, bro. 3-belt unification fight. Billy Joe Saunders, in his fight right before that, before Martin Murray, Billy Joe Saunders made a whopping $2 million, bro. He made a whopping $2 million, bro. When he fought Canelo Alvarez, his purse, after he got his little pay-per-view money in his purse, his total earnings, he made $8 million, bro. Why? Because, bro, 3-belt unification is a bigger fight than 2-belt unification. Him and Canelo Alvarez were fighting for more belts, bro. They just were. It's a fact. Like, I'm not trying to give y'all no opinions just yet. I'm just reading off and stating facts to you. We can all agree that when you fight for 3 belts, it's a bigger fight than when you fight for 2 belts. We can all agree that in the hierarchy of numbers, 1, 2, 3. 3 is more than 2. Okay? So, it's a bigger fight. They're fighting for more belts. What does that mean, bro? More sanctioning fees, homie. So, as a result, the purse has to get bigger because the sanctioning fees are more and it's a bigger fight. And you fight in the face of boxing, bro. Who's going to generate what? What do he do? 60, 70,000 people up in Dallas Cowboy Stadium? You got it. I mean, so Billy Joe Saunders made 4 times more than he's ever made in his career because it was warranted, because of the magnitude and how big the fight is, bro. Now, y'all probably know where I'm going with this by now, bro. Caleb Plant. This is for all the marbles, bro. Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant, undisputed, bro. Undisputed. You can't dispute this shit. This the real undisputed if they fight. This ain't the Teofimo Lopez franchise belt undisputed. This that Josh Taylor, right? This that Evander Holyfield back in his day. This that Clarissa Shields, bro. That's what this undisputed would be. Caleb Plant and Canelo Alvarez would be fighting for undisputed. It would be the biggest fight that Canelo Alvarez has had at the 168-pound division. No disrespect to the brothers over in UK. No disrespect to y'all, bro. A lot of y'all watch my content. A lot of y'all rock with me. But it's 66 million people that live in the UK. It's 380 million people that live in the United States of America, bro. And Caleb Plant is much more well-known. He's much bigger in America than Canelo Alvarez's last 2 opponents, bro. So if Canelo Alvarez could do them type of numbers with lesser-known people in America, because Canelo Alvarez is the draw. I'm not making that argument. He the draw. He is the man in this fight. He got way more fans in America than Caleb Plant. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Caleb Plant brings more fans to the table here in America than Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders ever could, bro. Just go look at the viewership, bro. It was on free TV. Caleb Plant's last fight was on free TV against Truax. But the viewership did pretty well. I believe it peaked at like, a couple million views. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head. But it peaked at, reasonably good numbers for Caleb Plant headlining and being the main event. So he has a following here in America, bro. So you got that factoring into it. You got the undisputed 4 belts, biggest fight of Canelo's career, not the opponent, because he has better opponents on his resume. Got better names on his resume. But for the accomplishment that he is going for, I don't think there's ever been an undisputed champion in the 168-pound division. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if there's ever been a Mexican-born undisputed champion in this particular division. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If those ain't facts, I apologize. We're going off the dome. But the magnitude of this fight, how big it is, right? Undisputed. Just big on all accounts for boxing. Canelo Alvarez is going to make more money than he made against Billy Joe, more money than he made against Callum Smith, because the fight is bigger for him. So then in return, that means the fight is bigger for Caleb Plant too, right? That means Caleb Plant, just by logic, by sound logic, being reasonable, asking for 2 more million than what Billy Joe Saunders got. That makes sense to me. I don't think it's a price out. I watched Canelo give somebody $6 million when he fought him for 2 belts. I watched Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Hearn give somebody $8 million when they fought for a 3-belt unification. Now I'm supposed to believe that an undisputed fight, where it's a bigger fight, where the fighter's more known here in America than the other 2 fighters that he just fought, where it's 4 belts on the line, where they got to pay 4 different governing body sanctioning fees, I'm supposed to believe that Caleb Plant is outpricing himself by asking for $10 million? How, bro? Explain to me how, given all the facts that I just gave y'all, bro. How's he outpricing himself? I don't understand that logic, bro. I don't understand that logic. Somebody make it make sense to me, bro. Somebody please make that shit make sense to me. What I want to happen, I love the best fighting the best, bro. I love undisputed, bro. I love knowing, yo, Josh Taylor the man at 140. I love that shit. I love knowing, yo, Clarissa Shields, shit. She the GOAT. She the GOAT of this boxing shit. She did it in 2 weight classes. I don't like not knowing shit, bro. I don't like, man, is Canelo really better than all these dudes at 168? Can Caleb Plant? Like, I want to know. I want to see the fight. Is Teofimo Lopez better than all the 135-pounder shit? Let me see him fight Devin Haney. There's one chip left. There's one chip left. Let me see what's up. Like, I want to know shit. And so I want to see the Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant fight. And I don't believe asking for $10 million is unreasonable for Caleb Plant. Now, if I don't get that and there's a substitute, I get Canelo Alvarez versus Beterbiev. If I get Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol, would I pick any of these 3 guys to beat Canelo Alvarez? I don't do fight predictions. That ain't made yet. What I would say is I would favor him off the top of my head. I'd favor Canelo in all 3 of those fights. I'd favor him. Would I pick him? I'd have to break it down, research, look at their fighting styles. Y'all know how we get on the fight predictions. We get in detail. We look at shit. We try to make sure we get it right, make sure we got a good leg to stand on. So I ain't doing that just yet, but any of those 3 fights happen next for Canelo Alvarez in September, I ain't mad at that. Now, what I will say, while I don't think Caleb Plant asking for $10 million is unreasonable, this is undisputed, bro. This is for all the marbles. This is more money than you've ever made in your career, even if it is $6 million, even if it is $8 million. If they play hardball with you, if that's what they want to do, if you Caleb Plant, you got to look at it and you got to decide for yourself what's bigger for you, bro. You might want to take a chance, because if you win this fight, you become the man, bro. You become the man. Same thing for Canelo Alvarez. If he asking for $10 million and y'all really only want to give him 8, how bad do you really want to be undisputed, bro? So these fighters got to ask themselves a question, do some negotiating, but they need to figure this shit out, because August is coming up quick, September is coming up quick, and I really, really, really want to see this fight, bro. I really want to see this fight, and I hope something like money don't come in the way, especially if we talking about $1 million or $2 million off. If you Eddie Hearn, if you Al Heyman in the PBC, y'all gonna make that money up, bro. Y'all gonna make that money up in pay-per-view buys. You're gonna make it up in ticket sales. People want to see this fight, bro. Don't let this opportunity pass y'all by over no damn money, bro. So, my conclusion, $10 million from Caleb Plant, is that too much? I believe it's just right. I believe it's a reasonable ask. Should Caleb Plant take yes? I would if I were him. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, Terrence Crawford, like take, you know, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford. You take a little less to become the man, bro, to, you know, springboard your career. The argument don't change regardless of fighters for me, y'all. We got to stay consistent. My opinions and my logic is based on, like, just as a whole, bro, and how I view shit as a whole, and I view this no differently. Should Caleb Plant get the $10 million? In a perfect world, should Terrence Crawford get the 50-50? I mean, the 60-40, whatever. Should he get what he asking for? I think certain things are unreasonable. I think 60-40 for Terrence Crawford, that's not unreasonable. Asking for equal, that's unreasonable, bro. You see what's coming to the table. But 60-40, that's something he should take. It's a little bit less because he would be the man, bro, if he was able to win that fight. Same for Caleb Plant, bro. $10 million, yeah, it's not unreasonable. But shit, if they offer you 9, if they offer you 8, if they offer you 7, if they offer you 6, like, bro, you like worth $1 million right now. You made $750,000 your last fight. I don't think you unreasonable asking for $10 million. That is a huge ass raise. But the magnitude of the fight and how big the fight is and how many people gonna want to see the fight, and you knowing that it's such a big fight for Canelo, he gonna make more money. So I understand where he coming from. But if they meet you somewhere in the middle, bro, that's a tough. I think that should be tough for you to pass up, bro. I think that should be tough for you to pass up if you Caleb Plant. So I want to see how this plays out. Me personally, I hope and I think that they're going to be able to get it done. I really do. But we need to know something soon because it's just going to push back. And y'all seen the video earlier today. We already had one big-ass fight push back. We do not need another, bro. We was about to have Wilder and Fury in July. We was having Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao in August. And we supposed to have Canelo and Caleb Plant in September. Like, we don't need this one pushed back too, bro. Come on, bro. Make the shit happen. Make the fight happen. Y'all know where I stand. I'm done talking. Comment down below. Hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. Hit me up on my email if you want to have me hop on the panel. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. And don't forget about the live show this upcoming Wednesday. We're going live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. I appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out here. Peace.